Hi guys, we are live. Let me put this a bit down. Let's see. Let me actually do this. Okay. So I'm going to be looking over here in case someone joins. Nobody's online, but we're live anyway. So I'm taking out my hair. I've had these braids in for too long and they need to come out clearly. You see this? This is a mess. No. Hey, those two people who have joined, welcome. So what I done earlier was actually moisturized and sealed my hair. And if you've ever seen any of my takedown videos, you would know that I moisturize and seal my hair. I like to do the lock method, which is liquid, oil, and cream. And this is a great method for your hair, even if you're not taking it down. It really does trap in the moisture because our hair is susceptible to dryness. So I misted my hair with the Flairosol. I put water in the Flairosol bottle. This can be gotten at thenaturalhairtoolkit.com. And then I used an oil here. This oil is from Superdrugs, and it's the black castor and shea restoring black castor oil. And I sealed it with their leave-in. I'll just give you a quick look at the consistency of the leave-in. You can see that okay. Yeah, see that. Good consistency. So then I've done that earlier, and then I went out for and then I got attacked by the rain. If you've been seeing the British weather recently, it's just been raining, stopping. It's a bit of sunshine. We're being teased, and then we get some rain. So I like to do this thing where I put my hair up and then I take out the braids individually whilst I'm detangling. I'm going to be using a mixture of my hands, my fingers to take out the hair. And I'm going to be using a biro. Don't judge. No. So I'm just on my chair here, just taking out my hair, guys. I'm trying to do more lives. Do you guys have any questions about my braids? I will start to talk about my braids, if that's okay. Hey, I'm going to try and be on here for about half an hour, but we'll see how that goes. In a previous video, I did talk about my hair actually a little bit, this hairstyle. I've had it for too long. I think I got these done the last day of May, and now it's the 19th of last day of March, sorry, and now it's the 19th of May. So a very, very long time since I've had these in. And I've just been moisturizing and sealing it. Funny enough, my scalp isn't that dirty. My hair is fairly clean for someone who's left their hair in for so long. LOL. So I'm really happy about that. I've styled my hair in a number of ways. You can check out my previous video actually where I give you some ideas of how you can style your mini braids. Those mini braids were from when I done my hair did those mini braids in December. So, and then they were a lot shorter, and then I've done mini braids again, like I said, in March. And you can just see the transformation. Was it December or November? Anyway, the transformation of my hair. I'm just completely amazed by it. You know, I think mini braids are a great way to protect your hair. I've mentioned in another video, it gives you the flexibility of styling your hair in different ways without causing too much breakage and damage to your hair. It also gives you the ability to wash and cleanse your scalp. And it is actually a protective style because you do have some protective style that do not give you that flexibility, do not allow you to wash your hair, style your hair. You're just in the style, and it's almost like a hair sentence kind of thing. You're going to be in this style only. But I like mini plaits and mini braids. Those are the same thing. Mini twists and mini braids. Do have a preference for mini braids because I feel like they do last a little bit longer in comparison to twists. Twists on my hair, they tend to lock up and get extra frizzy. Like honestly, this hair, right, it looks terrible at the moment, but it honestly just looks like it got to a point, it just looked like I had dreads. It's like I had locks, and it looked like I just needed to relock my hair. Honestly, absolutely love this. And I say in another video that I'm going to be editing, don't know when I want to upload that, well, because you know me, that if you were ever considering getting locks, sister locks, maybe, and you weren't too sure, maybe try mini plaits or mini braids and see how you like the way your hair looks. Or you can always wear faux locks. Be careful of faux locks. From my experience, I'm just at a point. I don't know if anyone else is the same. I find like synthetic hair on my head. It wasn't like this before, like really drying, and my hair just doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. My scalp, especially my scalp in particular, it just burns and itches. And there's all this, yeah, you should wash the hair before. It's that. I never had to do them things before, and I just think it's a bit much. But yeah, yeah. So going back to what I was just saying, if you would like to lock your hair, not too sure how it's gonna look, opt to wearing. You can opt and wear some faux locks. You can wear some mini plaits, like I've done, or mini braids as a means to just see, excuse me, to see what it looks like on your head, see if you like it, and then go from there. So yeah, I've got so many plaits in my hair. I might even get Rhoda to help me with this later on. I don't think I'm going to finish all of this on camera. There's no way. So I said I'm only going to be on this for about half an hour, maybe even less. Just on here just to show you how I take down my hair. I try to be as gentle as possible. Another reason why I moisturize and seal my hair prior to the takedown is I've noticed that it just keeps my hair, like I said, moisturized, and it makes the process a little bit easier. And I believe it reduces the likelihood of breakage or excessive breakage. Reason being, I'm able to glide a bit more easily through my hair. If the hair is too dry, then it will snap and be quite brittle. It can be brittle and quite snap, and it can snap, little tongue twister there, and it can cause further damage to the hair. I do love this hairstyle along with mini plaits and even cane rows or cornrows. I got dragged by the way I pronounce cane rows, cornrows, cane rows. Oh, guys. Those styles I just mentioned, mini plaits, mini braids, cornrows, cane rows. When you moisturize and seal your hair, the moisture is really kept in. So if you are struggling with dryness, then you want to opt for these. Hello. You want to opt for these types of hairstyles. You see that? That's just some like lint in my hair. Be very careful. Don't want to avoid breakage. This is going to take me a very long time to do, but we need to do it. It's a great way to get a blowout though. Just anything is going to be a bit dirty, lol. But yeah, if you're struggling with breakage, opt for the protective styles I've just mentioned, and moisturize those styles. Oh, this is quite a mini one here. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I mentioned I'm on a 6-month protective style journey. I believe it ends next month or the month after. And on this journey, I'm going to be wearing protective styles. My next protective style, I'm thinking of doing mini plaits. I might leave them in for like anything from 2 weeks to 4 weeks on my head. And maybe then after, I'll go back to the mini plaits. We'll do some cane rows. I would love to cane row my hair. Just have it all back, just something different. I will be hopefully wearing my hair out this weekend. Yeah, because I'm going out, God willing. We can actually leave our homes and go to restaurants and sit down inside a restaurant. Yes, super, super happy about that. So that is what I will hopefully be doing this weekend. And I'm thinking of like, I don't know if I should have how I should style my hair. Should I have it out? Should I do an updo? Should I just maybe put it in some protective style? But I was like, my hair been locked up for the longest, and we've been in a lockdown for the longest. It's like, let my hair be free. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking if I was bothered enough that I would put wave formers in my hair. I don't know about that. As for the wave formers, I really, really don't know about that. I did buy some extra wave formers because I had a video where it was a massive fail, but I bought some more. I've got some more, so I have a feeling that it will be enough to do the whole of my head. Someone even left a comment fairly recently about that, how they found that helpful, so they knew how much faux, what am I doing? Curl formers, how many curl formers they needed to buy for their hair. So that was nice. I'm really happy when my content helps you guys. Just let me know what type of content you would like in terms of what would you like to know more of. Welcome. I'm just taking out that little bit of a section here. What I do is I like to take it out and then I just like to use my fingers to just ever so slightly detangle the hair. See, it's super stretched, isn't it? Like super stretched. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else does this. I like to start from the back and then work my way up. I actually have a meeting tomorrow and I'm supposed to be going outside of home. It might be a headscarf day, guys, because ain't nobody about to be leaving the home, with their hair like this. I suppose it can become a trend. It can be a look. These plaits were quite mini, but they did look good though. They did look good. They did last a long time, in my opinion. And a few hacks actually I'll give you. So if you do mini plaits, if you decide to wear mini plaits, in particular mini plaits, mini braids on your hair that are about this skinty, hey, this skinty. That's my chair. If you're hearing all this, I put this chair and it just makes noises. LOL. Yeah, and it's getting a bit old looking. Try and curl up your hair. So you can do a thing whereby you plait up your hair. So moisturize and seal your hair, or you can even use some mousse if you're that bothered. Plait it up and leave it overnight, and then unravel the hair, unravel the plaits or the twists that you created, and you have like a little bit of a curl. Or you can do what I've done. What I've done is use spoolies and flexi rods. I must say, unfortunately, I didn't record Rhoda, my sister. Hey, Rhoda, if you're watching, putting flexi rods in my hair. But girl, sister, love the way that made my hair look. So as you can see here, I've got like a lot of new growth. So with the flexi rods, if you do it enough, it's like this is still evident here, but it just makes the hair looks a lot more neater. So I did find myself wearing my hair in a curlier style towards the latter part of this hairstyle, and it's something you might want to think about. If you want to just leave your hair in a bit longer, but you don't like the way it looks, you can just jazz it up with, curl formers, spoolies, perm rods. I never tried perm rods, but I can imagine perm rods could give you that curl, or like I said, braid up the hair. If it bunches up here, guys, you just want to smooth it out and then address the problem. And try to always wear your hair taut as well. I just find, not wear your hair taut, do the hair taut. When you're doing your hair taut, it just mitigates the likelihood of breakage, and it just makes it a lot more easier on the hair. And now this is really getting naughty. What? I have a feeling maybe because I'm looking at the camera. Some of it, oh my girl, look at that. What? Let's fix this. Oh dear. And here where the fingers come in. But no, I think we need to really consider mini plaits as a protective style. They're a great protective style. I've thoroughly loved them. And I didn't really want to take these out, if I'm honest with you. I just took them out because my hair's getting super old and I'm going out this weekend and I wanted to have my hair out, my hair does need to be washed as well. My hair needs to be washed. In a previous live, I asked, should I go for Born Beautiful or African Pride in terms of the next wash day? And I've asked this question a few times actually. Welcome, those who are online. Welcome. Leave me a comment, a question. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for the Born Beautiful wash day, and then when I'm doing like another protective style, then I will go for the African Pride. I have been eyeing up the detangler. No, their pre. It might double up as a detangler actually for the longest. So I'm super excited to try that out. My only thing is, I just hope that it works. Because sometimes there can be all this hype around a product. You see that knot there? That knot. I saw a knot in it. We need to get this out. We need to get you out, girl. I'm gonna carry on taking out my hair. There can be so much hype around a product or brand, and then when you try it for yourself, there's a little bit of disappointment. It's just sad, but also just remember, hello, there's online. Just remember that what might work for someone might not work for you. So someone can rave about, let's say, Sheer Moisture or African Braids or whoever is out there, and you be like, that did not do anything for my hair, and that's fine. Because I find that I've realized some products really work for my hair, and then others just sit there. But if you don't know, I'm really big on methods as opposed to products. Because I think for me, I want to be, and I've already achieved this, want to be in a position whereby no matter where I am in the world, I can still maintain my hair. Um, I've found I've been able to do this. So I've lived in, other parts of the world, and I haven't had products that are like UK owned or American owned brands. So I've just worked with what I've had, and my hair has thrived. In some instances, they didn't thrive, and it wasn't because of the product; it was because my method was off. I just neglected my hair, and as a result, my hair is gonna be breaking. Leave me a comment if you have a comment, or just give me a wave or something. Yeah, so really big on method, and you can use like the most expensive products and have an amazing method, or even fairly cheap products and have amazing method. I do believe some products do make the whole wash day and manageability less of a task, and I found that with the Superdrug line that I have been raving about. So definitely check my videos. So I have one video I do a wash day with Superdrugs, so my most recent wash day, and then I have another video where what's it called, talk about cheap products that work, and I share the Superdrug line there. So I noticed on that wash day, the products, the way they were formulated and the way they complemented each other, it meant that my wash days, I believe, would be cut short because it just gave me a lot of slip. My hair quickly lathered. The products worked well with my hair, worked very well with my hair. Because sometimes you can find yourself, you're working with a product, your hair doesn't like it, and then as a result, it can make your wash day a lot longer or your maintenance during the week a bit more difficult. An example of this I have is actually Imbu. So I tried Imbu, the brand, on my hair, and honestly, I think that has to be one of the worst lines I've tried. That line, along with the Maui, is it agave? Did not like that, but I found that the agave line is actually more of a protein line, so it's great for strengthening the hair. So maybe that's why it made my hair feel a bit not so great. But honestly, the Imbu, that was a chore in itself. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Was a chore in itself. So in the Imbu line, I think I only like the deep conditioner. The shampoo really impacted my hair to the point that even when I came to wash my hair, like weeks after, I could still feel that my hair was very dry, very brittle. The ends were just absolutely horrible. And that was because of Imbu. That's what Imbu did to my hair. It was so sad. So sad. But yeah, I'm just saying this to say, because I was just talking about how methods are more important. So having a good hair method is important than a hair regime. But you will find, hello, those who've joined, you will find that um, certain products can quicken your hair regime, can lessen the stress when it comes to, you know, a hair regime. It can do that for you. It can do that for you, which is great, isn't it? It's absolutely great. I haven't gone anywhere with this. I see how much I've got on here. I know I'm not going to finish in like the next 10 minutes. So I was telling myself I want to come offline when it's half an hour on the live. So we got 20 minutes basically to go. 20 minutes though. 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes to go. But yeah, overall, I keep saying, I've really thoroughly enjoyed this hairstyle. I think it's allowed me to retain massive, oh, massive amounts of length. I will be trying this again. I highly recommend it to those who have issues with breakage. Also, if you have hand in the hair syndrome, LOL, hand in the hair syndrome, I was writing about that today. Hand in the hair syndrome is essentially a syndrome where you have the habit of fiddling with your hair, over manipulating with your hair, over manipulating your hair. And although this can appear quite innocent, what can actually happen is that you can start experiencing fairy knots, single strand knots, matting, and some, no, not matting actually, breakage, just hair issues, and that can detriment the health of your hair. So it's best to avoid fiddling with your hair unnecessarily. And it can be quite tempting to do, especially when you feel like the new growth is just so nice and curly and it's quite relaxing fiddling with your hair, but it can be at the detriment of your own hair. It could be at your own detriment, and I strongly advise to wear hairstyles that discourage the hand in the hair syndrome. I'm not going to lie, I did find myself becoming a victim, self-inflicting hand in the hair syndrome on myself, because I just find, it quite relaxing playing with my braids. But I know hairstyles that really assist with combating hair in the hand syndrome are cane rows or cornrows, however you want to pronounce it. Hairstyles where your hair is back and on the top of your head. So although I was mentioning I can easily be a victim of hand in the hair syndrome with this hairstyle, right? What I could do to mitigate that problem is wearing my hair in a bun, either really up or really down, so that does help. Or wearing an updo with my mini braids and not having any hair out whatsoever. But yeah, but then I can just be like, oh, it's gonna pay me little one here. No, so there's that as well. But yeah, try if you do have issues with always fiddling with your hair, you're experiencing breakage, then you want to opt for a protective style like mini braids. I'm always so fascinated about how our hair just grows. Like you just see, like there was once upon a time like these edges were just on fleek low, and just how the new growth comes in, and you just see like how much hair has grown. And in addition to that, just really love, when by God's grace that you have maintained length, like sister. I've been on a protective hairstyle journey, right? It's a waste of time if you're not retaining length. And I think that's one thing about protective styling. A lot of people say, "Oh, my hair's not growing." Baby, do you protective style your hair? I have a video on protective styling, so definitely go and check that out. A couple actually on that theme. And yeah, it's all good and well wanting to have hair length and healthy hair, but you need to do the right things. And one of them is via protective styling. Protective styling using styles that allow you to have access to your hair, your scalp, allows you to see what is going wrong. And I do have a video about can we normalize the wearing of natural hair. I'm going to drink some water because I need to drink some water. How big this bottle is, guys. Do I drink all of this in a day? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. Sadly, no. Sadly, no. Now, I forgot what I was talking about protective styling, but it's important. And for me, on my hair journey, I've realized when I've had a solid method, effective hair regime, and a hair regime that incorporates protective styles, good protective styles that give me the accessibility to my hair, that's when I'll be seeing inches upon inches. And it's great. Yes, it can be quite taxing putting, this in your hair. But long run, I got a little water mustache. Hello. Long run, it's just better. Let me come close. Let me lay like this, hello, so you can see. Can't even see G. Thank you for those 2 people who've been rocking with me. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be going soonish. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box or in the comments below. Welcome who have just joined. Welcome. One thing I notice as well is like when you keep your hair well moisturized, when it comes to taking down your hair, you don't have to worry about breakage as much, you know. And the hair, for me, my hair feels super soft. And I think it's not just because I moisturize and seal it to start, but because I keep my hair very moisturized in these hairstyles. You know, I'm excited for my next protector style. I am excited for my other hairstyle. I was saying, for those who may have joined or will join or watch this after, I'm thinking of putting wave formers in my hair. Will I make a video? I really don't know. I'm not sure if I want to put wave formers in my hair. I would love to. I have to see. I'm feeling, because I want to look cute. I want my hair to look cute, guys. Yeah, does anyone else use a pen to take out their hair? Yeah, I use what is a bit. I'd like to use my hands, but the pen does work as well. The pen does work. So you can see that. You can't see that very well. See the dirt? Yeah. So with things like that, you just want to use your hands and smooth it and separate it gently. You don't have to make much of an effort to do so because you're still going to go back and detangle your hair. It'd be great to finish it. Oh, girl, I just hurt myself. Wouldn't be alive. Oh, look at this. This is a very skinty braid. Very skinty. Let me do this one actually. Yeah. I'm gonna miss my braids. But we move. we move. We have to keep the scalp healthy and clean, and I've kind of not taken my own advice, and I should have. I've left these in for too long. That's the thing, like this hairstyle is great, but if you leave it in for too long, you can also experience matting and breakage. So you know where the dirt is on the top of your hair, that can begin to bunch together, clinging to your hair strands, and as a result, it can result in a lot of breakage, like unbelievable amounts of breakage, just because your hair has not. I don't know, because your hair's basically matted in its own dirt. That sounds yucky, yucky, but it is what it is, and that's why you have to be careful. And don't, as much as I say moisturize your hair, don't moisturize your hair incorrectly and don't over moisturize the root. Try and work on the ends because the new growth grows from here. And if you're over moisturizing your hair, so what can happen is oil, cream, water build up can get trapped in the hair here. And then you get the lints, you get these pieces of dirt. I'm going to focus a bit. I don't know, guys. On your hair, and then what happens is breakage they come but yeah, so be very careful with that. And if someone is taking out your hair, helping you, just ensure that they know what they're doing, that they're not yanking your hair. And don't be alarmed if you see long pieces of hair coming out. It might be breakage, or it might be a case where your hair has shed and it's tangled upon itself, so it needs to come out. This is taking me a long time. It's probably taking me a long time because I'm talking as well. I'm looking here and see if anyone's commenting. Well, I don't know how long this is going to take me. If I need to do it for the weekend, to be honest. Today is Wednesday. I might do it work on this evening. And tomorrow, I want it all out by tomorrow though. Come on, innit? Come on. I should have worked on this the other day. I really hope working from home and trying to balance out your hair life. It's like I don't really want to do this on like another day. I'll wash it and clean my hair, and we get started. We get started. I feel like I had to jump on IG Live as well with my brand, thenaturalhairtoolkit.com. I'm actually gonna. This might be. Let's see if I don't think I want to take this out before it gets to 30 minutes on the dot, because this is super skinty, super skinny plait, super skinny plait. It's like, girl, what have you done? Girl, I don't know. We are here trying to protect our style. African combs are also really good, and pencils as well to get some of these really thin pieces of hair out. Thin pieces of hair out. This is a bit time consuming. But you gotta take your time, girl, because if you go and start ripping through your hair uncontrollably, you have no hair on your head. You have no hair on your head, and as a result, you're experiencing all this breakage that you don't need to experience. You heard me? Wow, guys, this one is a difficult lip section. This is. Ah! Wow, see that knot, G? That's probably some of the lint, the dirt. I do the thing where I rub, like, give it a little wriggle. This is taking me maybe 5 minutes to take out. Ooh wee. Ooh, girl, I need to smooth that out. I think I'm just gonna take out the top bit and then worry about the knot in the moment, in a jiffy. Oh wow. I don't want to lose my edges live on YouTube. That will be a hot mess, G. See that knot, G? What? What? That is dirt. I think I did this to myself, somebody. I got this as well. Oh, this. People don't think they're patience. If you want to learn patience, turn natural. Go natural, G. Get married and then go natural. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, this is such a bit painful. I need you to come out, Mr. Nile. I need you to stop nodding. Sometimes you can put a bit of cream actually, and that will do the job. But this is a first world problem. It's how naughty that is. Gee. Not even a cream. Oil would have been better, but guys, I've opened up the cream, so let's. Hey, you want me to lose my edges on this life? It cannot happen. God forbid it. God forbid, oh. Guys, I need to sort this out off camera. This is a mess, and we're gonna go off camera. These knots, G. They need to be cut off. Yes, this is one. I'll release it. I'm looking here because I can see myself. Here, I can't see myself. I'm having a visual problem. This is literally like thin and knotted hair in it here. Wow, governor. I'll deal with that problem later. So that might need to get chopped off, unfortunately. But we move. So guys, I'm gonna leave it out. You, Mr. Naughty. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for everyone who joined me on this live. Please leave me a comment. Head over to my community page. Leave comments, suggestions, and yeah, comments on the channel, about the channel, what you would like to see. React to some of my posts because I've got a post a week. I'll have a post up weekly until about September, and probably I'll go after that as well. I think it goes up to October actually. So yeah, check me out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Those who will watch the replay, hope you enjoyed this video. If you get it this far, like what? Give me a thumbs up. But yeah, I'm gonna take out this hair so we can get some content out for you guys. Have a good evening and have a good day. If you watch this later, bye, Ray.